Hello and welcome to day 2 of your Become a Coach workshop. It's a little windy, the weather's kind of weird today, so bear with me here. But I'm so excited for you to kick off day 2 because we are going to jump into more actionable steps that you'll be experiencing while you're a coach. And this is just going to give you a little bit of a taste of how amazing it is to wake up every day with a desire to help people and to change people's lives, and to put your ego and your self-centeredness on the back burner. I think a lot of people feel like, they do too much for other people, or they, are always serving others, whether it's their kids or their husband or whatever, and they never do anything for themselves. And I've heard a lot of testimonies of people that when they become coaches and they start to build this business for themselves from home, that they really feel like they are giving back to the world and the community, and that they are creating something bigger and better than them, and that they have something to look forward to every day, something that's for them and that's going to give them purpose and build something that they can be proud of. Of course, you should be very proud of the fact that you have a family and you've had kids or a really great career, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily feed your soul long term. Having a family and slaving for a job can be very draining, and you can start to feel like you're that's all you are, is your job or your role as a mother or whatever it is that you do. And it can start to really feel like you're not being appreciated. And I've heard a lot of people, including myself, tell me that once they become coaches, they really start to feel appreciated because they get positive reinforcement from people constantly that they are helping, whether it's on social media or in their challenge groups, or coaches that they're helping to change their lives. And I know I have felt that way as well. I have found my identity again, and more so from being a coach, because I am forced to grow and I'm forced to really learn who I am. And the more I do that, the more successful I am. And so I'm excited for you guys to start to feel that rewarding feeling that you are doing something for yourself and for other people. It's not just give, it's give take. It's a 50-50 relationship. So I know a lot of people have a lot of reservations when it comes to social media, when it comes to putting yourself out there. And I'll say it right, I'm going to just be completely honest with you guys. A lot of that is fear and a lot of that is ego. And you have to really start to be really honest with yourselves. I would say the coaches who are the most successful are willing to have those honest moments with themselves and admit that, that it's really just fear or ego holding them back. And I know for me, when I first became a coach, I was using social media as an accountability tool. I didn't have a desire to be a coach at all. My coach had to actually ask me 10 times, which is why I really feel like we're doing something amazing for people, because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think it was something I could do. And then when my coach started telling me all the reasons why, and I started to feel more confident, I was like, well, maybe I could do something like this. Maybe I was meant for more. And I always felt like I was meant for more. And apparently I was. And I really believe all of you are too. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be, like I said before, documenting your journey. Being a coach isn't a personal trainer. Being a coach isn't being the fittest person on the planet. Being a coach isn't being the healthiest person. It's not about perfection. Perfection is the lowest standard that anybody can give themselves. And it's because it's unrealistic, and it actually holds you back from doing a lot of stuff in your life. And so being a coach is just throwing yourself into it, having fun, running challenge groups, helping people, learning how to do your social media, a lot of trial and error. It's going to be a lot of creative freedom, and you're going to get to build something for yourself, something that you get to build from the ground up. And there's no more rewarding feeling than knowing that, like, hey, I did this myself. Like, yeah, I had help from Amy and I had help from the team, but I built this thing from the ground up. I am the CEO of my business. I am a girl boss. I run my life. Nobody runs my life for me. I don't live to work, I work to live. And that's what you're going to be doing as a coach. And so I want you to take out a pen and paper. Let's do a little exercise. So what are you? So yesterday we talked about who you're going to become, and now we need to put that into present tense, because your brain is only going to operate at the speed in which you tell it to. You literally have a computer system up here, and you are going to be reprogramming it. And so you have to start talking in terms of I am in present tense, and act as if you already are. The people who are the most successful are the ones who act as if. They fake it till they make it. They decide, like, this is who I am, and I'm going to be whoever I want to be. And so now you need to take everything that you wrote down yesterday, who you want to become, what you want, all of that stuff that we wrote down, and now you need to write it in present tense. So I am going to be debt-free by blank. I am a positive light. I am confident. I am sexy. I am a size 4 or size 0. I am strong. I am independent. I am trustworthy. I am honest. I'm honest with myself. I am, the CEO of my own life. What are you? Take all those things you wrote down and put it into present tense and start and say it out loud. Because writing it down is one thing, but then after you write it down, I want you to say it out loud. And these are going to be your affirmations. And these are the things that you got to look at every single day. I want you to tape them to the side of your computer or tape them to your bathroom mirror. And I want you to say them to yourself every single morning while you're brushing your teeth. And I want you to bounce. You can't say it while you're brushing your teeth, but I want you to say it in your head. And then yell out your most favorite ones. And start doing that. Because that is going to reprogram your body and your mind, and when you add the physiology to that and you start to really believe that that is who you are, then your subconscious is going to be like, okay, that's where we're going, this is what we're doing now, and it's going to start to help you to manifest those things, and it's going to start you to help to work into the direction of your dreams. When you feed yourself negative self-talk and you're, oh, I can't do this, how am I going to be successful? How am I going to step out of my comfort zone? Oh, this is so hard. You're going to start to feed yourself all those stories, and you're going to co-sign your own stories, and then you're going to stay in a rut for the rest of your life. The people who move beyond their ruts and to continue to make progress in their lives are the ones who make those positive changes in their minds. This is a mindset game. Your mindset is everything, you guys. And so if you don't master your mindset, there is no way you're ever going to be successful, not just with Beachbody, but in general. And what's amazing about Beachbody is that we have these 4 vital behaviors that you're going to be doing every day. Being proof the product works, personal development, recognition, so you get to recognize your team, your challengers, yourself, and get recognized by me and the team and Beachbody. And then also inviting. And so you're going to be inviting people to join you on your journey. And that's what you're going to be doing as a coach. You're going to be getting outside your comfort zone. You're going to be reaching out to people that are strangers, and you're going to be striking up conversations and building relationships with them and inviting. And you can't be worried if you're annoying people or if it's weird or if, how they're going to perceive you, because that's all ego. A lot of times people are so worried about these things, and it's their ego. It's not anything else, because at the end of the day, if you don't reach out to people and invite them and believe in them before they believe in yourself, you're never going to initiate change in people. You're never going to be that person that they get to say, thank God so-and-so reached out to me, because if they hadn't, I would have never been here today. I would never have been this person I am today. And that's how I feel about my coach. I told her no 10 times. I was super skeptical of her. I had this bad attitude, but she was patient and she was persistent. And because of that, she changed my life. And I couldn't thank her anymore. I was actually with her recently, and I was just like, if it wasn't for her, I would never be where I am today. And I'm so grateful that she was persistent and didn't care what I thought and was more concerned about me seeing my own potential. And that's what we do as coaches. We see the potential in others, and we put our own, self-obsession on the back burner. And so I want you to get into action today with that. I want you to start to feel what that feels like, okay? So we're going to step out of our comfort zones today. It's important that you understand that change happens at the end of your comfort zone. And so I want you to start feeling what that feels like, because progress is happiness. And so if you're ever wondering why you're not happy, or why life isn't this, or why isn't that, it's probably because you're doing the same things over and over again, and you're never actually making any progress in your life, and so therefore you're not happy. And so understand that the more you get outside your comfort zone and the more progress you make and the more change that you have, the happier you will be. That's why I'm so happy, and for 6 years, because every single year I'm challenged. I get out of my comfort zone. I try new things. I see new places. I try, right now I'm eating raw, completely raw, and it's challenging, and it's fun, and I get to share it on my social media, and it's a part of my journey, and I get to make it a part of your journey too, and that's what we do as coaches. So remember that. And so this is what you're going to do. You're going to reach out to 5 people on your friends list. And I want to challenge you to reach out to 5 people you wouldn't normally talk to. Maybe that person from high school that you didn't really like, but you're friends with on Facebook, or one of your dad's friends or your mom's friends that, you know, you wouldn't necessarily strike up a conversation with, but you just happen to be friends with on Facebook. 5 random people who you would never talk to. Don't go for the easy people. Don't go for the people that you talk to every day, but go for those people that kind of make you feel uncomfortable. And I want you to just strike up a conversation with them and maybe go to their Facebook pages and see like what's going on in their life and be like, hey, I just saw that you had a baby. It's so beautiful. How's new mom like? How's mom life like? And or you can go and you can, you know, just message somebody out of the blue and just be like, hey, I was just thinking about you. Remember that time when so and so and so and so? How's life? You know, and just start reaching out to people and just creating those conversations. And I want you to do 5 new conversations today, and I want you to compliment them, or I want you to start up a conversation, or I just want you to go out of your way to make their day better, whatever that looks like. Hey, I just want to let you know that I just saw your recent photo that you posted. You look beautiful. Because here's the deal, you guys. People use social media because they want attention. Social media is for attention. Simple. And if somebody's on social media, they are inviting you to be in their life. Okay? Plain and simple. People post photos of themselves because they want you to tell them how beautiful they are. People post pictures of their kids because they want you to comment on how awesome their kids are. So you're just doing something that people want you to do anyway. And here's the deal. You're on social media anyway. I bet you if I calculated the amount of hours that you're on Facebook or scrolling Instagram or on Pinterest or something, I bet you could make that a full-time job. And that's what you're going to be doing. Instead of wasting your time on social media and on YouTube doing things that are not serving you anymore, you're going to take that time and you're going to be more constructive with it, and you're going to actually learn how to use social media as a business. And with that time that you are wasting on your social media, you're going to be building a 6-figure income from home, or a 7-figure income, or maybe even less than that. Maybe you're just going to be, you know, want it to be 50 a year, 60 a year, 70 a year, whatever your goals are with your business. Maybe your goal is just to replace your job that you have right now, which is only like $2,000 a month, or whatever it is. You know, you just got to really think about how you use your time and if you're using it wisely. And if you truly are honest with yourself, I bet you could carve out 1 or 2 hours a day by taking away TV or taking away listening to music in the car. You can listen to personal development instead. That you can start to really use your time more constructively. Now, I understand that a lot of us don't have any extra time. Maybe you don't waste time watching TV. Maybe you never scroll Facebook. Maybe you're completely just like all in with your life at all times. And so you're going to be one of those people that are going to have to add an extra hour to your day. You're going to have to wake up 30 minutes early or go to bed 30 minutes late. That was me. That was me my first year. I had no extra time. I never watched TV. I didn't use social media. So just so you know, like, I wasn't the social media maven, you know, like I used it just like everybody else did. And I had no time. I was a full-time student. I was a full-time waitress. I had a puppy. I was an intern. I was in a relationship. I had a 2-hour commute. I had homework. Name it. I was busy. The only thing I didn't have was a child. I may as well had one though, because I had a puppy. And as you know, puppies are a full-time job. So I had all that going for me, and then I wanted to be a coach, and I started my fitness journey. I found time for that. I wanted to learn how to, you know, get a hold of my nutrition. I knew it was 90% of my results. I made time for that. And then I decided to become a coach. And so I had to squeeze in time in my day where I had to create time in my life for it. And so I know that if you really want to do this, you will find a way. And it's going to start with your mindset. It's going to start with you really starting to look at areas in your life in which that you can be more productive, and starting to get out of your comfort zone and talking to people. Get off your phones, you know, stop hiding from the world, and start making conversations and relationships in your life where they're lacking. This is going to be able to give you the opportunity to have more relationships, more people, more memories in your life. And I'm so excited for you because we all deserve that. So I'm looking forward to hearing your I ams. Make sure after you write them out and you say them out loud that you retype them below in the comments, because I want to see them. And then I also want to see a screenshot of at least one of the conversations that you started today. So take a screenshot of that. So yesterday you posted a photo with your, you know, your questions, and so today I want you to post a photo of a screenshot of a conversation you started and your I ams. I'm so excited to hear from you and to see you growing, and thank you so much for being a part of my 3-day Become a Coach workshop. Bye.